Marco, thanks very much for presenting today. Some really interesting stuff, and thanks for showing us the iFlex. In terms of some of the ways it operates, one of the key areas you were showing was the way it could integrate different jobs and optimize that production. At that point, it's getting involved in production management, which we're not used to seeing perhaps at machine level. How have the customers responded to that need to share information?
Yeah, what we see with customers, that they always have this pain. There's a gap between their production and planning environment and the actual shop floor. So what we have done is we have tried to close that gap by using the intelligent flexibility of the iFlex and creating modules together with our partners that could really facilitate in that process of combining the jobs and coming with the best optimal setups.
Yeah, and you actually create setup groups within there, so
Yes.
so there's a setup that will fit multiple products.
Yes, what we want to achieve with that is that if you have, for example, 50 different orders you want to produce, it can combine them into 8 different setups. So your number of setup changes is then minimized and not so frequent. So you can really focus on getting the most of the throughput out of the iFlex.
Okay, and I can imagine some customers embracing that and doing what they're told with it, and I can imagine some other customers and maybe some other cultures wanting to override that and make changes. Is it hard and fast, or is it a tool that they can work with and be a bit more flexible with?
Actually, it's the second one. So it is more like an advisory tool that you can use to come up with those 8 setups.
Okay.
But if you want to do something else, you want to have the rush orders in between, you can do it. It's just actually an advice you can put into the systems. It can calculate the recipes and the programs, but still being able to manipulate them.
Okay, excellent. And because the system's modular, we've got a line here with 3 units. We might have another line in our factory with 5 units. If at some point I want to change those 8 to make 2 lines of 4, how simple is that to do? Can I do that, or is there a problem?
That's a very good question, but actually that is being built into the design because it's so modular. You can just take modules out, but also add modules to this. For example, you have here three modules. If you want to add 2 or 3 more, that to increase capacity, for example, during a short period of time, or just serving the customers better, then you can do that by just placing them, connecting all the transport setting. The only thing you have to do is let some of the modules know which one is the controlling unit, and that's all. They are identical hardware-wise, software-wise.
Okay, so we're not talking about shutting the lines down for a whole shift. It's just within a regular maintenance cycle.
You can do it in a regular maintenance cycle. We've done the test. We have specified it on getting it done in 30 minutes, but we show it already in 20 minutes. So in 20 minutes you can get a module out
and
get a new one in. Calibrating is very easy.
And one of the key challenges of contract manufacturing is having a production cycle that can deal with what happened in 2010, but also what happened in 2008 and what's happening now in the market. If I've got a clear 2 or 3 month peak in my manufacturing, and I think I need a module for that time, but I don't know that I need a module beyond that, is there a procedure, is there a strategy that I can apply with iFlex to do that?
Yeah, that is very much in line with what we have planned out for Assembléon already the previous years with the capacity on demand program for the AX5. It was possible to for a short peak production period of time rent additional heads. And the same financial and business model we can apply, of course, also to the iFlex.
Okay, and that's going to be attractive not just to the production manager, but obviously the financial controller that's got an off-balance sheet item there, perhaps.
Yeah.
Marco, thanks very much for talking to me. Fascinating stuff. All the best in Munich next week, and I hope we speak soon. Thank you.